Alright, I told you this was a long folder. Let's get started. We've just finished Do You Know What Energy Can Do? So now we're on frictional activities. Right-click, open in a new tab. These are pretty good, actually. Press start, listen to the directions, play the game, take note of examples of friction. If you want to play in a new window, you can click here. Alright, so we can navigate in here, and you can do full screen. Ooh. Remember, you press X or escape to get out of full screen. 100%. Friction. These give you the directions. Basically, it's a race that you're going down the road against some people you're not competing against, but running from. And you have to avoid things that will lessen your friction, like oily stuff, and so that you don't get caught. So they give you directions and then you play. You're just playing to learn about friction. Click next. After that, you've got a website that gives you examples of friction. You're reading this because somebody's going to ask you about friction later, so we want to make sure you understand what it is. Click next. This isn't a video about friction. Pay attention to what type of energy friction produces. Click next. It says, on the next page you will see a video of a man rubbing sticks together rapidly. What do you suppose will happen? Hint, friction. So you're going to put a real answer because it's worth a grade. Submit. And then you're going to find out what actually happens. Press play and see what he can do using friction. Click next. Then you have a question again. What is an example of friction that has not been mentioned in this lesson? Be sure to add a sentence telling how you know that your example is really friction. Include words from the definition. And then click submit. After frictional activities, you've got conductors and insulators. It's a Safari Montage activity. If you've already watched Safari Montage and logged in, you can just click next and you don't have to log in again. It keeps your login for you. When you're done with the video, you click next. You've got a bunch of conductor and insulator questions, I believe. Is this pan mostly a conductor or mostly an insulator? Do a good job, you will get a grade on that. It has more too after that, but I'm not going to show you the answer. Right-click, match the heat, open in a new tab. This is a game for practice. It's got practice terms. You can do it in another window.
It's match it definitions. Connect the words to the definitions that match.
So you find the match. Measure of hot and cold something. Just click it and then click its match and it'll light up. That's how you play that one. It's just for practice. These activities are heating up. Right click, open in a new tab. These are fun. I like this song. Why do hot objects cool off is a question you're going to have to answer, and you can get an idea from this video. Right. Click it. Explain why my hot tea turns cold after I take a phone call. You put in a real answer, it's worth a grade, click submit, and then it gets sent to me. After these activities are heating up, you've got Study Jam Sound, and you're pretty good at Study Jams by now. Right-click, open in a new tab. If you want to see it in another window, you can click here. But like before, you're going to press play to watch the video. When you're done, you're going to close out the video and test yourself. The reason you test yourself is because I borrow their cool questions for my questions, and you'll get a good grade if you practice on Study Jams questions. Back to the main list. After Study Jam Sound, you're on to Chemical Energy. Right-click and open in a new tab. It says, in this assignment, you will have to explain what chemical energy is in a simple way. Do not copy and paste a definition. This is a video that will help you. What is chemical energy? And then you add the submission and show me what you know. If you need help, please let me know and I can clarify whatever you need. Pretty easy. Watch the video, answer the question. After chemical energy, we have time to show, let's see, what does it say? Time to show you know energy. Submit photos of light, heat, sound, electrical, chemical, and mechanical energy below. These pictures can be illustrated illustrations you create, or things you've Google searched. That's fine. Write 2 sentences per picture, describing what is in the picture and explaining why you believe it is that type of energy. Click the Add Submission button to turn it all in. So you might need to say picture number 1 shows an outlet with a plug in it. Picture number 1 is an example of electrical energy because it takes electrons released and it turns it into energy that can be used for a lamp, and the lamp is an example of light energy, thermal energy, etc. So you might need to number your pictures depending, but you're going to add it below. If you need to email it, let me know. But I need to see that you know what each of these types of energies are, and you explain it with sentences so I know you really do know what you're talking about. You turn in either an illustration of it or a Google searched image of it, but you have to explain the image. Let me know if you need any help. After that, you are all done. No more. Good luck, good luck.